Subhanallah walhamdulillah wa la ilaha illallah. Assalamu alaikum. It's the first day of Ramadan, so I hope you're all excited and inshallah not too thirsty or hungry. We have a long month ahead, but inshallah it's gonna be very rewarding and we can all learn lots of information and things about Islam and our faith that we didn't know before. So last week I promised to answer some questions, so I have a few, not many. The first one is what attracted me to Islam. I would probably say that it was just Allah putting this interest and curiosity in my heart about Islam. But when I was reading Quran for the first time, I really loved the forgiving nature of it, and I felt like I could learn a lot from this religion. Someone asked about my story when I converted, what happened after I left the house that had jinn inside it. I never went back, so I haven't really had any jinn experiences since, but Alhamdulillah, I'm Muslim, so I have Allah to protect me from any that might want to cause me harm. Somebody asked advice on how to keep your prayers. I know most people, they have the hardest time with Fajr, and I also used to have a hard time with Fajr. One day I had a really hard work schedule. I was sleeping at around midnight every night, and I was waking up at 3 a.m. to go to set and shoot. And I did it every day, even though I was so tired. Somehow I kept managing to get up after 3 hours of sleep and, 16 hours in the desert plus time afterwards organizing for the next day. And after it was finished, I was thinking to myself, about Fajr and how I find it so difficult to wake up for Fajr, but when it's work, I have no problem to wake up. And I thought that was a really big shame on me if I can't get up for Fajr, but I can get up for work, because obviously my prayers are much more important than work. So every morning when my alarm goes off for Fajr, I remind myself of this and I jump straight out of bed. Maybe you can try the same thing. Where did I take Shahada? The first time I took Shahada, I was alone in my house, and I did it in English. I didn't want to not be Muslim anymore, so I did what I could. I've had I've had a few Shahada ceremonies after that. Most recently it was getting my Islamic document. I had to do my Shahada again because they needed witnesses who've known me since I became Muslim, and I don't have any of those here. So I just recently had another Shahada ceremony. I did it in the mosque after Friday prayers with the women, and I also did it in kind of a house celebration that we had a really nice day, and some other sisters came who were interested in Islam, and alhamdulillah, the next week they converted as well. Or reverted, however you see it. How have things changed since my reversion? Everything. My whole lifestyle, what I find is important in my life now. Most people's perceptions have only changed for the better, because most of my friends are Muslim, so they're very happy that I am Muslim too. Not really much negative impact from people or opinions. I've been very blessed and very supportive with an amazingly loving and supportive family who I love ever so much. Because of my last video, people were asking about men's aura from the hadiths that I've read, and correct me if I'm wrong, the basic aura, the minimum aura, is navel to knee, and this is if you have no clothes, but this is like for prayers, if somebody's really poor and they come off the street and they don't have anything to wear, if they wear a cloth from their navel to their knee, their prayer is accepted. But we have to look at it in a more logical point of view. Like, we can't have our men walking around and, like, you know, no shirts on and stuff. We have to protect our modesty and protect others from getting sin from looking at us. So it's always better to cover up anything that you might attract the opposite sex with. Somebody asked before on my video, Allah's love, about what I said when people say that Allah loves converts more than born Muslims. I wasn't saying that's a true statement, which I said in the video. That's just something I've heard people say, and I kind of wanted to refute it because it's not actually the truth. So I hope this answers your questions. Please stay tuned for my next video, which is going to be called Raise 'em Right, inshallah. And I just wish you all the most blessed month. Let's try to continue what we're practicing in the holy month throughout the rest of our year, and this way everyone will see how beautiful our religion is. Allah ma'ak. Assalamu alaikum. Inshallah, all of you have peace and patience in this holy month. Ma'asalam.
Subhanallah walhamdulillah wa la ilaha illallah.